Well, Brad Stutzman rejoins us here at Lake Maxinkuckee outside of Culver. In fact, we're just right on the fringe of Culver here in the lake, and it's another beautiful morning here. And we're here to talk about siding today with Locke Construction. And Brad, tell us what's going on behind us, can you?
Right now we are tearing off the old cedar siding and putting on this new stuff called cement fiberboard siding. It is I believe the guarantee on it is for life, and it is supposed to keep woodpeckers and other animals out from pecking holes in your siding and just causing all sorts of problems. So that's our plan today.
Now, when you live on a lake, sometimes you have problems that maybe people that live in the city don't experience, and woodpeckers probably being one of them. Talk about the damage the woodpeckers have done to this beautiful home that's really only, 20 years old or so?
Yeah. On some of the gable ends that we have done, we have found wren's nest, dozens of woodpecker holes that have pecked all the way through the cedar and have been pulling out insulation for their nest. We've seen squirrels run up into holes, so there's just been all sorts of problems down here with the old cedar siding.
Don't you think that when this house was first built, and Locke had nothing to do with it, by the way, but don't you think that maybe you could have seen some of this stuff possibly developing down the road?
One would like to think so, but at the same time, it's the look of cedar is kind of unique, and you're going for that. And I don't think at the time you think about the squirrels or the woodpeckers or the other sorts of birds doing that. You just don't think about it. And I think that's what has happened here. So
well put, Brad. Now, the homeowner did try on his own to do something rather unique to scare these woodpeckers away. Talk about that a little bit, Brad.
Well, the first days we get here, we pull in the driveway and we see an owl sitting on a window ledge, and we get to looking at it and realize it's not real. And we've come to realize they use the owl to keep the woodpeckers away. Well, a couple days later, there was a few woodpeckers pecking holes in the siding right next to the owl. So obviously that theory isn't true to a certain extent.
So much for the owl, huh?
Yeah. So it's just, like I said, obviously the woodpeckers figured out that owl isn't real, and they're free range on the siding.
So this new cement siding is really the ticket, huh?
Yeah, it's a newer product. It probably wasn't around 20 years ago, but it is solid, and it's very durable, and it comes in 4-foot sections, and it's made by a company called Diamond Coat Siding, and they just kind of introduced this new product just a few years ago. So I'm really impressed with it. I am.
You know what I like about it is the beauty of it, and up against this beautiful home, I tell you what, it is just awesome.
Yeah. It comes in a lot of different colors, and this is the color that the homeowner chose. I believe it's maple, and you can get it darker, lighter. They can pretty much match it to whatever you want. So it is a really good product. I am really impressed with it for using it for the first time.
Well, I am impressed, Brad, with your work here at Locke Construction. You guys just do unbelievable work, and we want to thank you for your time today.
Oh, thank you very much, Craig.
Brad Stutzman with Locke Construction. Folks, I tell you what, if you'd like to go back and see other past programs from Locke Construction and see some of the other projects that they've been working on, you can go to our website at myfresh.tv and browse around a bit. But you'll know this for sure, when you ask Locke to come out and do work for them, or for you, I should say, you will actually enjoy and love what they build for you. Hey, we'll be back with more when we return. Stay tuned.